baby, then drop them drawers. I know what you want. I ask myself, is this shit real?
Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I am working on myself and we're going to do an acrylic full set. So of course we're going to go ahead and start off by prepping our nails with our medium grit sanding band. This is a 150 grit, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now I'm going in with a ball bit. I'm just going to go around my cuticle area with this. We're actually just pushing back the eponychium so that we can just expose all that dead skin and go ahead and get rid of that. So with this, I usually go about 5 RPMs. Alright, so now I'm just clipping off all of that dead skin. This step is actually not completely necessary for every single set, but in this case I definitely need it because my nails are looking crazy. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so for these nail tips, they are, it just says instant tips, I believe. They are from a nail supply store in Atlanta. It's called Trans Nail Supply. So I'm not sure if you can get them anywhere else, but they're literally just straight tips. Like I consider them as taper square, but they literally just says long square tips, I believe. So, but they are awesome. I honestly love them. Alright, so while y'all sit here and watch me put these nail tips on, do you have any suggestions, any questions? I am definitely down for a Q&A. If y'all want one, I will definitely give you one, okay? So, yeah, leave me in a comment, because I don't know if I'm tripping, but doing voiceovers is like kind of scary. Like, I don't know what to say. Alright, so I'm going for like a long length. So I think I'm going to do like 6. If you guys can even see these tiny little numbers. But 6 to me is considered long. But I'm just going to do this trick again where I put the nail form under the nail. And then just cut the rest with magnets to match. And I'm sorry for the angle, y'all. Like it's so hard when you first start recording doing nails because you're so used to, especially when you're doing your own, because you're so used to having your nails like close to you when you're doing what you're doing. And yeah, I'm gonna be out of frame like a few times, so I do apologize in advance. I'm not doing it. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. And right here, I am. I take like at least two magnets off my thumbs because I like my thumbs shorter. I don't know. To me, it's just better. Like I just feel like long thumbs just get in the way, and it doesn't look any different. You'll see at the end, but it doesn't take away from the set or anything. It looks like the same, but I just feel like since the thumb is so much shorter than the rest of the fingers, the nail should be shorter. Like I don't want a colossal nail on my thumb, and now I can barely pick up anything. You know what I'm saying? The girls they get it, get it. And I also usually don't do this, but as you can see, I'm blending the whole tip. Like I'm filing over the entire tip because I plan on putting gel polish on the tips, and I want to make sure that it sticks. So I don't want it to be like a smooth, glossy finish. I want it to be able to stick, and I don't have any problems with like my gel trying to chip off my tip or anything. So yeah, that's why I filed the whole thing. So this is the inspiration. A shout out to this person that posted it. I'm almost 100% sure that it says Maya Nicole on the finger who did the set. So shout out to whoever did the set, but this is what we're going for. And again, as always, inspiration is not replication. Okay, it's not gonna look exactly the same. And if I didn't say that right, oh my god, fight me, because yeah, it sounded good in my head. But these are the colors we're gonna use, and I don't like have any pink. I don't know what happened to all my pink polish, so I'm gonna make one per usual. I hope that you guys can see like the numbers and the names of all the polishes, but for the three of them that looks the same, those are by Nail Addict, which they aren't called Nail Addict anymore. It's now Nail Reserve. So they are very good. They're very pigmented, but if you're looking for these exact colors, they are now called Nail Reserve, not Nail Addict. But it's like electric green, I think electric red, white addict, and then the other two colors are like by D&D or those people. So, but yeah, they're all awesome, and I'm just gonna basically put the colors on here randomly. I'm not doing it exactly how the picture is. I wasn't even looking at the picture while I did it. I just basically knew what the picture looked like, and I wanted to do something similar. So each nail is not going to be the exact same. The colors are going to be in a different order, and they're going to be placed differently. So we're going to work with what we have to get what we want. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so talkative today. Okay, and since I'm putting the colors on the nail this way and I'm not curing or anything, you're going to see me keep dabbing on the mixing plate, and that's because some of the colors are getting on the brush, and I just dab it off onto my mixing plate before I put it back in the bottle, just so I don't contaminate anything or mix any colors together. So we're going to cure that for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. It really doesn't take long, but I just want to make sure I cure it to make sure I don't bump it or anything. So 30 seconds should be fine. And then I'll just go ahead and continue with the rest of the nails. Alright, so now we're just gonna clean up a little bit. Any gel they got on the nail plate, because we don't want it on the nail plate at all. Because we're gonna go ahead and prime the nail, and then we're going to lay the acrylic. So we don't want it to lift or anything, so we just want to make sure that we get all of that off. And now it's time to clean all of these beautiful colors off of my mixing palette. Alright, so as always, our liquid is from Nail Craze. The clear that we're going to use is from Mia's Secret. And I'm going to prime my nails with the Young Nails Protein Bar. Alright, so we're going to use this Cover Rosebud to do our ombre with. It is from Young Nails, and it is an awesome nude. Like, Young Nails, their nudes are awesome anyways, but this color I feel like you can use on any skin tone and it'll still look good. Alright, so I'm not using much of the nude just because we are doing an ombre and we just want to feather it down lightly. For the structure of the nail, I'm actually just going to use the clear because I have to cap everything anyways. You want to cap the gel polish just to make sure that it doesn't chip or anything. And make sure that you cap the ombre as well, because you don't want to mess up the ombre once you start filing. And if you don't cap the gel, it's definitely going to chip, okay? So it's going to be like all that hard work just for nothing. Alright, so right here is a little piece of something in my acrylic, so I just took it out and then I just put more acrylic right there to fill in that gap. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and cap everything in clear. We're just going to make sure that the gel and the ombre is not affected once you start filing. We're going to do this pretty thin, not thin enough to where once you start filing you're going to get to that layer of the gel and the ombre, but just thin enough so the nails aren't too bulky.
about to trippy on them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me in your child. And then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm just telling myself to keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end. I want you on the scene. Think you know your girl is so funny to me. That's why you think I left by 1 or 2 times. Got tired of your shit, you almost lost your mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause our house is not a home where no one's there.
Alright, and at this very moment is when I realized that these nails were bomb, okay? Like, I just kept looking at them like, I don't know. The outcome was definitely given, and I haven't even finished filing it. So yeah, we're just taking our 80/80 grid from Pana. These are like the only files I've been using lately. It makes everything crisp, everything smooth. Sorry again for the angle, but it's so hard to file your own nails. Like, it's very much ghetto, but this is very repetitive, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch this part.
Got tired of your shit, you almost lost your mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause our house is not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You know what you got is good, that's why you refuse to let me walk out your life. You refuse to match up with my vibe. Keep wasting my time, keep wasting my time.
Alright, so I was so in love. Like, you gonna see me look at them a million times. I had started clacking my nails and everything. Like, yes, to the grippers. Y'all, I was so impressed with this set. Like, I really loved it. Alright, so now we're just going and filling the cuticle with our 501 bit Pana. Everything again is off Amazon. I'm gonna say that like probably 100 times in my videos, but yeah, it's from Amazon. We're just gonna seal the cuticle, and I usually go under the nails as well with this bit just to make sure that I don't have any snags or anything underneath. Alright, so now we're going to take that same sanding band that we were using to prep our nails, again 150 grit, and we're just going to go over the entire nail. I use this in place of a buffer. I just go over the whole nail, make sure the whole thing is smooth, and I don't have any issues with not buffing after the sanding band does the job, so I feel like it's definitely a time saver. Instead of going through with the sanding band and then going to buff afterwards, I just cut out the buffer step altogether. Alright, so I just dusting all the debris off, and I'm using my dehydrator to get rid of all that dust off of my nails. Instead of washing my nails, I just feel like that is good enough for me. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to top coat these babies. I am using the iGel Beauty No Cleanse top coat. I honestly love this top coat, and with iGel, anytime you go on their website, they have a sale. Like, it's not even funny. It's like always 70% off. So they do have the refill like the big 8-ounce bottles that you can get, and with 70% off, like, they be so cheap. But their products are pretty good. I just honestly don't like their acrylic powder, but their top coat is definitely awesome. You guys should check it out.
I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder.
Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I'm just going through and wiping off my nails with some dehydrator to get rid of any extra oil off my nails to avoid glares when I take my finished product video. But that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my video. If you would like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you guys want to see anything in particular next. And thank you so much. See you next time.